It's number 16, Kevin Larkin, shooting just wide, backed up by the Beavers. Right away, penalty, 1 minute tripping penalty. Looks like on the Cougs, so right away the Beavers going on man up. And we've got two teams here as we get started on opposite ends of the spectrum coming into the season. In the arc of programs, sometimes you arc on the success side, sometimes you're on the struggling side. Right now, Oregon State riding 3 years of unprecedented success, in large part due to the stability of Coach Tad Stelling entering his 7th year. As the Beavers work it around on their first man-up possession of the day. Quick shot from outside. Ball goes wide. There's J.R. McLaughlin, sophomore, with 4 goals on the season so far. Beavers happy to move it around. Get the defense moving, looking for the offside. Here it comes again from J.R. This time he connects high to high, sneaks under the crossbar for the first tally of the day. The Beavers go up 1-0. Speaking of the Beavers and their success that I mentioned earlier, they are coming off an unprecedented 2015 campaign where they ran the table to an undefeated 10-0 season. 2 wins in the playoffs, not only the regular season champs of the PNCLL, but playoff champions. Finished the season ranked number 10 nationally in the MCLA. Back to the face-off. Jansen Levin wins another one. Jansen, the 2014 first team PNCLL face-off specialist, was away last year on an internship for the Beavers, but Mickey Schaefer stepped in admirably for Jansen and finished number 2 in the PNCLL in 2015. Both receiving honorable All-American nods for those campaigns. So an embarrassment of riches for the Beavers at the face-off X with both Levin and Schaefer. J.R. McLaughlin again with the ball. Beavers on possession. Carter Farron on the pick. J.R. lets it go one more time. Taking all 3 shots today. Backed up by the Beavs. Looks like Mickey Schaefer is out on midfield along with Farron and McLaughlin. And the feed to the front finished off by number 24, Colin Nielsen, the freshman out of Southridge, with his first goal of the season. First goal as a collegian.
The OSU goal by number 24, Colin Nielsen. Assisted by number 40, Kyle Spalding.
So the Beavers up quick, 2-0. So Jansen back out for the face with Trey Belmore, sophomore out of Canby on the wing. Sam Hart-Thompson, LSM, on the far side. Thompson, a second team PNCLL LSM last year as a freshman. Levin with his 3rd win on the face. So as we mentioned, the different arcs, the success and the struggle. Right now, Washington State on the opposite end of that spectrum, struggling through an 0-6 start after an 0-15 campaign last year. 0-11 last year. Very young team versus a very experienced team here in the Beavers. Beavers have a 45-man roster with almost as many seniors as Washington State has number of players on their 21-man roster. So the Beavers again on offense. Number 31 with the ball. Trey Belmore once again. Off to McLaughlin. OSU moving the ball around from X. McLaughlin sets up the drive. Dodges to his right. Hands are free. Looks for another shot. Misses wide on the bounce. But backed up by number 9, Connor Perkins. Perkins with 2 goals on the season this far, out of Jesuit High School. Carter Farron, the transfer from Westminster, out of Westland High School in Portland. Getting an early touch for the Beavs. Beavers comfortable with moving the ball around. Setting up McLaughlin again. The pick set, McLaughlin goes to the left, turns it back to Farron. Good patient possession from Oregon State this time around. Washington State misses a chance on the GB. Oregon State comes up with the possession once again. Double team, flag comes down. Trey Belmore trying the drive. Quickly double teamed by the Cougs. Loose ball, stops play. We've got a hold coming up on the Cougars, who will face another man down situation here in the first quarter. So 30-second technical on the Cougars. Beavers man up unit takes the field one more time. Looks like we've got Barrett Jenis on the far wing on attack. Number 4, Trevor Gardner, the Dominican transfer. Number 1, Colin Kaczynski, the senior. Jaron McLaughlin gets the ball on the right side. He's already scored there once today. Adds another. Sneaks it in that close pipe there for goal number 2 for JR. So 3-0 here in the first quarter. Beavers with 2-man-up goals.
Assisted by number 9, Connor Perkins. McLaughlin from Perkins.
Once again, Levin steps out for the face. This time joined by Cody Henry and number 28 in the close wing, Mickey Schaefer. So far, no possessions yet on offense for the Cougars. See if they come up with this one. Nope. Hendry on the pass, gets it down to the attack, where Connor Perkins moves the ball around. Nielsen with the ball on the far right. Number 11, Kalen Stowe, enters the play. Some more subs coming on with Levin. Coming off after the face, being replaced by number 41, Jamie Squires, the senior out of West Lynn. Beavers from X, drive, gets GLE, turns the corner, just misses on the shot. That was Kyle Baldus, the freshman out of Tigard, with 1 goal on the season on that drive. Connor Perkins behind. Beavers once again being very patient. Ball's up top, set up for the drive. Looks like Jamie Squires breaks to his right, gets his hands free, goes for the pass. And the Beavers content to circle the ball around once again. Fight for loose ball on the end line. Comes up black and orange. Ball up top. And once again the drive, number 11, Kalen Stowe. Gets free, turns back inside, switches to his left hand, scores the goal and pays the price on the slide. And that's a nice finish on the goal and a nice finish on the slide. Got to take care of that crease, take care of your goalie in front. So that's a penalty I would take if I was Washington State. But the unassisted goal puts the Beavers up 4-0 here in the first. And as the referees discuss whether or not that penalty be released on the goal, official Ross Lancaster coming over to give us the call. It's a 1-minute illegal body check. The man down face. A little tweak to the rules now. I believe they're going to have to leave an attackman in the box and face off with just 2 men. You can no longer bring that third guy up to the wing and in a sense have that even face off. You are suffering the penalty from this point. So still no action down on the other end for goalie Nick Widmer. We'll see if the Cougs can steal this face off. Levin fighting for the ball, doing a good job using his body to keep the Washington State player on his back. That's number 46 from Washington State on the face, Eli Hall, last year's leading scorer for the Cougars. We're back on D for Washington State. Ball's up top. Quick shot, nice save there from starting goalie Devin Eli, sophomore out of Puyallup, makes his first stop of the day. Washington State's first chance for a clear in heavy traffic. Oregon State doing a great job on the ride, getting that ball loose. But there's last year's leading scorer, Eli Hall, coming up with the ball, but loses it on the far side. So some action for the long sticks for the Beavs on the clear. It's Dylan Roach, the senior, bringing the ball in. Quick pass all the way to Trevor Gardner cross field. Garner moves it into the offensive zone. A few seconds left in the penalty. Just before the end of the penalty, the Beavers turn and get a shot. So that will go down as a man-up goal with just a couple seconds left as number 69 was entering back in from Washington State. But the Beavers go up with their third man-up goal of the day.
54 mark by number 24, Colin Nielsen. Assisted by
Colin Nielsen with his second goal,
Colin Kaczynski. Nielsen
making that a 5-0 score here for Oregon State early on. And Colin Kaczynski getting on the board with his first assist of the day. Colin, a first-team PNCLL midfielder last year, an honorable mention All-American, one of the seniors that has created the foundation of the recent success for the Beavers, and one of only 4 non-Oregonians on the team. Colin out of Foothills High School in Pleasanton, California. So the Cougars get their first face-off win and first offensive possession of the day. Number 46, Eli Hall, bringing the ball in. Off to number 11, Bo Olsen. Bo is the leading scorer for the team this year so far with 7 goals. Hall with the ball, stripped of the stick, and the Beavers come up, start the clear. Looks like Trey Belmore, 31. Oh, another nice save from the Washington State keeper on the close-in shot from the close pipe. Beavs come up with that loose ball once again, though. Belmore pulls it out, gets everybody settled. Off to number 24, Colin Nielsen. Once again behind to Kyle Baldas. Belmore on the drive, sticks the top corner.
The OSU goal at the 6:51 mark by number 31, Trey Belmore. Belmore unassisted.
So Belmore, the sophomore out of Canby, 11 points as a freshman last year, 8 goals and 3 assists. Rings up his first goal of the day to add to the 2 he had coming in.
Jarrett Toy and Jansen Levine to face off.
I think Jason Johnson going to start out at LSM out of Wilsonville on the far side. Joined with Belmore, and looks like Levin again on the face. Up against this time number 5, the long stick, Jarrett Toy coming in for the face for the Cougars. Belmore up with the ball. The Beavers settling into another possession, but took his eyes off the ball, and Washington State comes up with it. Washington State's second opportunity for a clear today. Nice check, but good control of that stick. Looks to take it over midfield. Triple teamed, in trouble. Blindly throws it over his head, but got a midfielder waiting for him. Cougs got a little lucky, but an aggressive ride of the Beavers almost paying off, but the ball. Long stick. Thought about winding up, thought better of it. Washington State would be smart to try and get a good possession, but throws that pass away and rolls into the. So looks like Garner's going to step in and take the ball from the sideline. Garner joined at midfield with Kaczynski, and looks like number 16, Kevin Larkin. Shot turned away. Kaczynski comes up with it. Ball behind. Looking up top. Feeds all the way up top. Setting up the drive off the pick. Nothing there. Tricks it back up top. Nice dodge. Nice face dodge on the midfielder there, number 16, Kevin Larkin. Steps inside, 6'3", 185, finds himself on the doorstep and finishes, the sophomore out of Sherwood. It's his second goal of the season.
Jarrett and Levine to face off.
Once again, long stick, midi. Jared Toy out for the face-off. Try to D up Levin. He's been dominant so far. Levin, quick start, moved early. Washington State ball. Toy brings it in, heads to the cage. Takes that long stick shot, tough to read. Widmer, first action of the day, able to scoop it up. Nice outlet pass to Farron. Carter takes it over into the restraining box. Gets a nice look inside and a great take from Perkins, but an equally great save from the Washington State keeper. Nice clearing pass. Watch the sideline. The blue lines, fellas. A lot of lines at the intramural field. Tough to keep track of everything. It's a shame. That was a great outlet. He had room to move. So J.R. McLaughlin takes the ball in. Passes off to number 28, Mickey Schaefer. Schaefer on the drive, looks to the center. Carter Farron winds up, puts it just inside the pipe with a nice sidearm shot. Third goal on the season for Farron, the transfer from Westminster. And makes it an 8-0 count here in the first quarter. Levin continues to go out for the faceoffs. But Oregon State rotating LSMs through, this time again, number 37. Cole Saltmarsh, another Canby product on the far wing. With Canby product, Belmore, 31 on this close wing. Jesuit wins that, Levin out of Jesuit wins that cleanly. Touches the ball in. Beavers getting a lot of players some time, rotating through. Very patient offense. Jamie Squires enters in once again. Senior moves the ball across to the freshman Josh Watkins. Quickly. And the quick dodge from the wing, left-handed, bounce shot. Number 24, Colin Nielsen, taking control today. That is number 3 for Nielsen. On a
goal at the 3:19. Number 24, Colin Nielsen.
3 minutes, 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Beavers have a 9-0 lead.
Colin Levine to face off.
So out for the face this time at LSM. Cameron Martin taking the spot on the wing for Washington State. Looks like on the far wing, that'd be Bo Olsen, number 11. Illegal procedure. Face-off win for the Cougars. Olsen looks to haul. Joined at midfield by number 5. Jarrett Toy, who has switched to a short stick. Washington State shifts down to a 2-3-1. Toy thought about the shot from up top. See if Washington State looks for the quick strike or looks for a patient possession. Alex Dvorsky, number 13 with the ball, met by number 30, Brett Leitner. Brett's another freshman on the Oregon State squad. Jarman doing a good job. Jarman, one of the seniors from Oregon State, longtime starter. Hall setting up the drive. Right-handed, splits to his left, hands free, puts a high-to-high shot on Widmer. Widmer quickly gets things going the other way with Belmore. Good hustle from Hall after the shot, hustling down to play some defense though. Belmore brings it all the way in. Ball's at X with the Beavers. Wedge Clothier steps out from the LSM position. Kalen Stowe takes his spot. Levin comes off, replaced by Josh Watkins. On the drive from X. Gains some angle, turns the corner, takes it high for goal number 10 for the Beavers. That was number 40. Kyle Baldez, the freshman out of Tigard.
2 remaining in the quarter. By number 40, Kyle Baldez. Baldez unassisted.
Baldez came into this game with 1 goal, so doubles up his totals for the year with his 2nd goal of the season. So on the wings right here, this time Josh Emmy lining up for the Cougs. Move their LSM to the far side. Once again, that's Cameron Martin. And look like Mickey Schaefer stepped in, the 2nd team PNCLL faceoff specialist in 2015, taking his first draw of the day and coming up successful. Perkins off to Belmore. Oregon State doing a good job of keeping fresh legs rotating through. With a roster of 45, you have that luxury. 1 minute left in the quarter. Stowe to Belmore. Belmore sets up his drive, breaks to his right. Breaks it off, looks to the center, across field. Schaefer winds up. Oh, rings it off the pipe. Yep. Offsides. Looked like Oregon State stepped on the line. That was senior Dylan Roach. Just a little misstep there at midfield, giving the ball back to the Cougs with under 1 minute left in the first. Ball thrown to nobody. Schaefer comes up with it. Short time, 30 seconds. Can they get another shot off? There it is. Blown clears. They are a killer. That makes it 11-0. That was number 24. Capitalizing on the broken clear, Colin Nielsen, the freshman out of Southridge.
With 26 seconds remaining in the quarter.
Looks like that is Colin's 4th goal on the day.
Kyle Baldez. Nielsen from Baldez. Colin Levine face off.
Levin back out for the face. Up against Eli Hall. Hall, 28 GBs as a freshman, 23 points. As I mentioned, led the Cougars in scoring last year. Comes up with a nice, clean face on this one. 20 seconds in the quarter. Doesn't look like Washington State's putting any pressure on to get a shot off, but 8 seconds left. Only time to drive and take a rip. Gets his hands free. Going to see a shot at the buzzer. Widmer holding the pipe tight, keeping that shutout going in the first quarter. At the end of 1, that is the Oregon State Beavers 11, Washington State Cougars nothing.
The first half with the score, Washington State 0, Oregon State 11.
you would know.
You're doing this fine. Yeah. You can read that. Probably will. I don't hear it.
Okay, folks, welcome back. Just about to begin the second quarter here. Can make a quick apology here to Jansen. I've been corrected that his last name is pronounced Levine, not Levin. So my apologies, Jansen. Out for the faceoff once again, joined on the wing by number 36, Jason Johnson, and on the far side, Belmore. And that's 2 faceoff wins in a row for Washington State. Trying to get a little momentum going their way here. So we've got Hall on the far side, joined by number 11, Bo Olson. With the ball right now, drives to his right, gets behind GLE, comes back up top, turns and shoots low angle, but puts a good shot on, bounces wide. Washington State able to back that up and maintain possession. Number 13, Alex Dvorsky bringing the ball in. And the Beavers have made a change in goal. Sophomore Justin Roach out of Westview getting some time in the cage. Out front of Justin, we've got Joshua Bertoli, number 36, Jason Johnson in close, joined by number 15, John Verbeest. Quick shot, low, rings the net, but that's outside. Roach with the clear, looks upfield. Jansen brings in the pass one-handed, able to quick start the offense here for the Beavers. Oh, what nice ball movement there. Great handle, number 24, Colin Nielsen. Not only 3 or 4 goals on the day, but shows some deftness in the attack and the assist. Able to get that ball redirected for the easy cash out front.
At the 13:42 mark, by number 40, Kyle Baldus, assisted by number 24, Colin Nielsen.
Baldus able to ring it in, that terrific feed from 24, and put that one away. Schaefer out for the draw. Lining up against Hall. Hall's had some success of late on the face. Let's see if he can keep it up. Gets it out of there, but Schaefer able to scoop up the GB and turn towards the Washington State goal. Settles down, gets the ball to the attack. Carter Marr with the ball. Another younger player for the Beavs getting some time, sophomore. Joined at midfield by number 37, Cole Saltmarsh. And on the close side there, number 24 again, Nielsen. OSU with the drive left. Washington State turns it away, but the redirect comes with, thought he was going to let a shot go there, but takes it behind the cage. Perkins working behind the cage, dishes it off. The drive gains angle. He's turned back, pulls the ball out to set it up again. Oregon State also looks to be set up in a 2-3-1. Being very patient, setting up the drive from the top. And drives to the right. Carter Marr this time does to unload. The sophomore out of Wilson scores his first goal as a Beaver.
The OSU
To-
goal at the 11:58 mark by number 19, Carter Marr. Marr unassisted.
Carr making it a 13-0 goal game here in the second. Once again, folks, you're enjoying the MCLA lacrosse action here on LaxTV.
Hall and Levine to face off.
Got a number of games lined up this season here at Corvallis and also down at Oregon. So on the face, Hall tries to swing it back to his LSM, but he's able to come up with it. But the Beavers stay on the ride and able to knock the ball loose. That's out of Washington State's stick, I believe. Thought that came out, some discussion on who gets that ball, but it's going to go Oregon State. Belmore getting caught up and driven nicely out of bounds on the ride. That's a great job by number 11, Bo Olson. Not only the leading scorer, but playing a great defense there. Olson takes the ball in. Joined by Toy and Hall. Toy de-sticked, taken away by Levine. Levine on the run, starting the fast break. Beavers thought there might have been a little slash there, but no call. Ball behind X, quickly up front. Settled down by 31, Trey Belmore. 2 new coming on for the Beavers. Number 21, number 27. Apologize, they do not have a number 21 on the roster. Ball behind with Baldes. Watkins on the drive. Redirects up top. Back to Belmore. Belmore, the right-handed shot blocked by Toy. Gets his own rebound. Loose ball up front picked up by Washington State. Washington State looking for some help. That was number 9 on defense with that loose ball. Starting the clear, Jake Greer. Ball up top, Olson tries to find his attackman, number 34. That's Marty Kearns. Kearns fighting for the ball. Looks like it's going to be in possession of the Beavers, but good hustle there from number 13. Dvorsky on the hustle, unable to come up with it though. Beavers start the clear. Feed inside, drop pass. Watkins comes up with the loose ball. Saltmarsh back in, drives to his right, split dodge, double teamed. Wisely dishes it off. Beavers look back up front. Ball's at X. Beavers once again taking some time to move the ball around. Washington State coming way up top. Cover the top midi. Oregon State maintains possession on the shot. Once again to Saltmarsh. Saltmarsh left-handed. Comes back to his right. Call on the Washington State defense. Sorry, I missed the hand signal on what that call was, but it is a turnover going the other way on the calling the Beavers D. So Washington State ball. 8:40 remaining in the second quarter. Washington State looks to get the ball to their leading scorer, Olson. Olson looks to set up a drive, right-handed, gets some room, hands free, good shot, misses the cage. Backed up. Dvorsky will bring the ball in. D'd up by Verbeest. Dvorsky moves the ball up top. Where Jarrett Toy tries to set things up. Sets up his right-handed drive. Gets his hands free, puts a shot on, but Roach is there. Keeps the door closed and maintains that shutout for the Beavers. And we're back quickly the other way on a great outlet pass. And the Beavers are looking to score again. Pass knocked down. Nielsen with the ball. Stoppage of play. Looks like the Beavers
Crease violation by Oregon.
move through the crease. So the second possession in a row they've lost on a technicality. Washington State with the ball. Good wheels, number 7. Josh Emmy getting caught. Moved right out of bounds. Nice job by the Oregon State ride. Number 44 brings the ball in. Barrett Jenis, junior attackman, one of the 4 non-Oregonians on the squad. Barrett out of Washington. In there on attack. Barrett comes into the year with 1 goal and 1 assist on the year. So Baldus at X. Ball comes up front to Belmore. Sets up the drive, breaks to his right. Gains some space to shoot. Nice block there on the slide. Number 69 moving in nicely for Washington State. Blocked that shot. Gabe Markowitz helping out his goaltender there. Left-handed shot. Backed up by Oregon State. So Baldus will be D'd up by number 9, Jake Greer. As the Beavers take it up front with J.R. McLaughlin entering back into the game, already with 2 goals early in this game. So with a comfortable lead, looks like Oregon State is happy to be very patient, get a number of bodies in and out of the game, and get some touches. Up top, Schaefer. Right-handed drive. Redirects. Shot coming up top, Belmore. Great save. Tough outside shot. Got a change in goalie. That is Ethan Johnson, the freshman goaltender, who is in for Devin Eli. Both Cougars goalies working at about 50% save percentage this year. And Toy with the cut touches the ball in. Quick look inside from Olson. Tries to hit the cutting Hall. Unable to make the connection on the pass. Roach comes up with the clear. Quickly up to McLaughlin. Beavers look to the middle. Oh, real quick there. I thought Barrett Jenis was open on the crease briefly, but here comes the shot. There's Bennis. Turns the corner. Ooh, unable to catch that pass. And it's Washington State ball, number 31, in some heavy traffic. The Beavers come back up with it. 5 minutes left in the first half here in Corvallis. Farron steps back on, receives the pass. Sends the ball behind to Nielsen. Bennis setting up his own drive from behind. Like the Beavers shifting through, not a 1-4-1, but making some room for Bennis here on the clear out. Tries to turn the corner and take the shot, unable to get it on cage, but backed up by the Beavers. Baldus, drive to the right. Sends a ball up top. Schaefer looks to pass to McLaughlin, keeps it himself. Spin dodge, left-handed, looks to the center. Oh, Bennis is wide open on the crease, unable to get a shot off. It's a GB that Washington State needs. Olsen had it momentarily, but the Beavers come up with that possession. Short time in the quarter. Here comes the shot. Right-handed shot. It was blocked. Couldn't see if that missed or if the goalie got the save on that. But backed up by Oregon State. McLaughlin bringing the ball in. Met by number 69 from Washington State, Gabe Markowitz. But the Beavers able to capitalize on that long possession, and the couple blown clears put up goal number 14. J.R. McLaughlin steps in, gets himself a hat trick here in the first half. Levine back out for the face-off against Hall, joined by Kalen Stowe on the wing. It looks like long stick Jason Johnson stepping in for the long stick for the Beavers. Josh Emmy on the wing with number 22 on the far side, Jay Kim, freshman for Washington State LSM. Levine, clean. Whistle. Some kind of technical call on the Beavers. Referee felt that somehow Levine maybe put his thumb on the ball or did something to hold the ball in illegally, so quick turnover to Washington State. Toy, Hall, and Olsen on the midfield. Marty Kearns on the far wing, and number 57 on the crease. That would be Taylor Johnson, joined by number 13 on attack, Alex Vorsky. Hall with the drive. Met. Great defense by Levine. Flag is down. Like a shot to the head. Levine on the drive. Dishes off nicely. Quick turn by Baldus, who answers. Assist. So the penalty stands. A 1 minute illegal body check on Washington State. So insult to injury. Oregon State with the flag down, takes it down and scores their 14th goal of the half. Now Washington State has to start with a man down face-off. Schaefer out for this face. Looks like Washington State will go with Gabe Markowitz in the long stick on the face-off. Penalty on number 11, Bo Olsen, serving 1 minute for the illegal body check. Schaefer pops it out. Washington State, with that man down face-off, loses the possession. Baldus behind the cage. Wedge Clothier coming out for number 4. Trevor Gardner subbing in. Coach Stelling decides needs a timeout here with a 15-0 lead with just a few minutes left here in the first half. So we'll take a quick break here with the score 15-0 here from Corvallis on LaxTV. Okay, folks, welcome back to Corvallis with today's PNCLL MCLA action here with the Washington State Cougars facing the Oregon State Beavers. 1:54 left in the second quarter. The Beavers with possession. Washington State still serving a 1-minute penalty, about 30 seconds remaining in that. McLaughlin up top, Kaczynski, Garner, Kaczynski, looking for one last shot here. 4 seconds left in the penalty. Beavers moving the ball well, looking, here comes the shot, number 16, Kevin Larkin. Makes it a 16-0 game with seconds left here in the second half.
Remaining in the half. By number 16, Kevin Larkin. Assisted by number 3, J.R. McLaughlin. Larkin from McLaughlin.
McLaughlin adding an assist to his hat trick today. Looks like some
Troy and Levine to face off.
changes coming in at the attack line. Eric Weber has stepped onto the field at attack for Oregon State with Baldus and Nielsen. Levine pops it back, picked up easily by number 18, Chris Turina. Short time, looks like Chris wants to head to the goal. Goes left-handed. One minute left in the quarter. Caitlin Stowe enters the game along with number 14, Josh Watkins. And that's 18 on the drive. Switchback right-handed, takes the shot and able to beat Washington State's keeper there, Chris Turina, the junior out of Jesuit, puts his first goal of the season on the board.
The OSU goal with 41 seconds remaining in the half. By number 18, Chris Turina.
41 seconds left in the half. Turina adds goal number 17 unassisted.
Troy and Levine to face off.
Toy back out with the long stick in his hand for the face. Olsen and Emmy on the wings for Washington State. Looks like Jamie Squires on the far side. LSM wedge clothier for Oregon State. We've got a legal procedure on Oregon State. I believe that is flagged down. That must be their third illegal procedure of the day, thus giving Washington State a man-up opportunity. Official LaRosse Lancaster explaining things. 3 violations equals a 30-second technical served by the in-home. So to end the half, Washington State with an opportunity in a man-up situation to break that goose egg. See how they do. Quick shot from Olsen. Not a shot that's going to beat Roach in that possession. Roach with quick outlet. Under 30 seconds. Oregon State comes up with the ball. Will they push it for one more? 9 seconds left. Looks like Belmore will be happy to run this quarter out. And that's the way we're going to finish up. Oh, that was the penalty time. I apologize. Still 10 seconds left in the quarter. However, it does look like that Oregon State will go into the half with a 17-0 lead here in Corvallis. You are enjoying the MCLA lacrosse action here on LaxTV. Hope you'll come back for the second half. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with you in just a few minutes.
OSU 17.
3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes.
So there's no way we can go to running half?
Running half.
Quarters. You got a long drive home. I think I know who's going to win.
Running clock. Grand Transport. Grand Transport. Hey guys. Transport.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go! Let's
Don't get more
go!
excited now, right?
Welcome back, everyone. Just about to kick off the second half here from Corvallis, with the Oregon State Beavers holding a 17-0 lead over the visiting Washington State Cougars. Levine back out, continue the facing off. Schaefer on the wing. Sam Hart-Thompson carrying a short stick out there on the far side, normally an LSM. The Beavers on offense. Once again, number 9 carrying the ball. Connor Perkins rolls the ball up to McLaughlin. Beavers look to kickstart their offense once again. Freshman goalie Ethan Johnson back in the cage for Washington State. joined out front by number 91, Ryan Buford. Number 9, Jake Greer. And number 22 playing in close defense, Jay Kim. Nielsen with the drive, right-handed. Sends the ball back. Baldus picks up the drop. Past the screen. Back to Perkins. Nice cut from the top there, but what a save. Freshman coming up big on the doorstep. Great stop. Getting a little dirty on the GB too. Like the effort from Washington State. Good job. Down 17-0, but not giving up any ground here. The Beavers fighting for everything. Like to see that from the Cougs. Josh Emmy taking the ball up the far wing. Got 2 men to beat. Gets into trouble. Loses the ball. On the ride. Beavers pick up the ball once again. Nielsen quickly starting the offense. Off to Schaefer. Schaefer up to Hart Thompson. So the Beavers settling in on offense once again. Beavers' strong season last year, only losing 2 of their top scorers with the graduation of Ben Dill and the loss of Kevin Cathcart. Ben was the leading scorer last year, Kevin number 4, but they returned their number 2 scorer in Seth Godden, Spencer Rotenberg, Perkins, and Kaczynski, all scoring over 20 points last year for the Beavs. Schaefer with the drive, left-handed. Hands free, sends the shot high, but backed up by Oregon State as the ball bounces across the street and gone. Baldus, right-handed, feeds up front, Perkins. Hangs onto it, draws the slash. Quick cut inside, Nielsen stripped of the ball. Beavers pick it up, Washington State picks it up to stop the play. And a slashing penalty, looks like it's coming up against Washington State. Number 22, Jay Kim, in close defenseman with the 1-minute slash. Putting the Beavers on the man up. Number 9, Perkins on attack. Number 44, Barrett Jennis, joining him on the outside with Trevor Garner, Colin Kaczynski, Kevin Larkin, and J.R. McLaughlin on the man-up unit for the Beavs. McLaughlin with the rip, sends it high. Puts the ball on the tennis court. Beavs pick up a new one, heading back in. Perkins with the feed. Up top, Kaczynski lets it rip. High to high, sneaks it in for goal number 18. And yet another man-up tally for the Beavers.
Goal at the 10:50 mark by number 1, Colin Kaczynski, assisted by number 9, Connor Perkins. Kaczynski from Perkins.
Kaczynski picking up where he left off last year. Looks like that would be his 6th goal of the season. Came into the game leading the Beavers in goals. Last year's first team PNCLL midfielder. Toy on the face. Can't see if he's carrying his long stick or short on this face-off. Looks like a long stick. But Levine comes up clean. No, that's not Levine. That's 27, not 17. It's going to be James Watkins with his first face of the day coming up with a winner. Quick drop and recovery from Baldus. Rolls the ball up to number 11, entering the game, Kalen Stowe. Kalen, a freshman, getting some good run today. Quickly Dylan Roach off the field. Squires back out at midfield. Joined by Stowe. Setting the dodge up from up top. Squires to his right, hands free, gets the shot off, but the save made by Johnson. Johnson sets up the clear. And Emmy gets the ball over midfield for the successful clear. So Washington State with their first offensive possession of the half. Olson with the ball. Dodges to his left. Squires, the nice midi defense, takes the ball away, but Olson recovers. Olson drives to his right. Squires keeps with him. The leading scorer gets a shot, puts a shot on Roach. Unable to capitalize, but backed up by Hall. Washington State brings the ball in from behind, where John Verbeest D's him up. Washington State loses the ball on the poke check. Fight for the ball. That's number 43, Cam Thiesman, creating some havoc out there, getting the ball loose. Little double team, going to look like a trip on Washington State. Ball stays with Josh Watkins for the Beavers. Watkins quickly double team, but gets through. In trouble. Toy doing a good job chasing him down with that long stick, keeping him busy. Needs to move that ball and find some help. Squires redirects down to Baldus. And Oregon State settles down. Looks like 9:11 left in the third quarter. The shot. And another tally. That was number 14 for the Beavers, Josh Watkins.
By number 14, Josh Watkins.
Josh, a freshman out of Lake Oswego, gets himself an unassisted goal, making it 19-0 here in Corvallis with 9:04 left in the third quarter. Watkins back out for the face. Carter Marr on the wing. Number 5, Wedge Clothier for the Beavers, playing the LSM position. Toy on the face-off for Washington State with Olson and Gabe Markowitz on the wing. Another delay penalty on the Beavers. Ball given to Washington State. Second offensive possession of the third quarter. Toy getting in trouble with that long stick, D'd up nicely there by Levine. And the Beavers come up on the break. Gets into the offensive zone, his hands are free, he's going to take the shot. But Johnson holds his ground, takes one off the grill, and makes the nice save for the Cougars. That was Carter Marr on the shot and the drive. Nice individual effort from him. And into the game, number 21. We'll have to apologize, number 21 later. Coach didn't give me his number on the roster. Seafelt? All right, Dylan Seafelt. Mr. Levine came through and rescued us. Dylan with the drive. And the nice feed. Now we got to know his name. Dylan with the great look to Baldus, cutting into the middle with the quick catch and finish on the crease. Really nice from the Beavers on that play.
The OSU goal at the 5:23 mark by number 40, Kyle Baldus, assisted by number 21.
I think we have a little discrepancy on the time clock here. The told that there's 5:23 left in the third. But at any point, it is 20-0 Oregon State.
Toy and Watkins to face off.
Watkins pops the ball back. Jacob Kiefer misses the easy GB, but comes back for it. Oh, unfortunately, kicks it out of bounds on the nice defense from Washington State. Gabe Markowitz with the hustle, creating the turnover. Markowitz brings it in. Looks down to his attack, feeds the ball to Hall. Eli working left to right, works off the pick, tries to draw the pop to the head, doesn't get the call. Takes the ball back at X. Looking up top to Olson. Olson with some room, see if he sets up his dodge. Gonna work off the pick. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Johnson playing some nice defense at midfield there. D'ing up the leading scorer from the Cougs. Hustle for the ground ball outside. Watkins unable to come up with it. Josh Emmy takes a drive to the crease. Unable to capitalize on the shot, however. The ball quickly to John Verbeest. Back to Dylan Roach. Successful clear for the Beavers. Eric Weber's joined the attack for the Beavers. Stepped in number 32 behind the cage. And number 39, Jacob Kiefer once again getting some run. Jacob from Marist in the Eugene area, freshman. Nielsen with the ball. Beavers again patient. Everyone getting a touch, setting up their offense. With a 20-goal lead, patience is a luxury they have. Quick break, right-handed shot, ball loose. Washington State successful on the clear with Markowitz touching the ball in, dishing the ball off to Olson. Toy coming out, dropping his long stick for a short stick. Two minutes left in the third quarter. Hall on the outside wing. Verbeest with a nice check. Gets the ball loose. Nice takeaway and pickup. Moves the ball upfield to a short stick and another successful clear from the Beavers. Valdez gets the pass up top to number 21. Dylan again, but Dylan's shot this time goes high. And just like that, folks, turn your eyes away for a quick second and the Beavers score another goal.
The OSU goal at 1:24 remaining in the third quarter by number 21, Dylan Seafelt.
Dylan Seafelt making sure everybody knows his name today, even though he wasn't on the roster, with his second goal of the day.
From Nielsen. Colin Watkins to face off.
Hall and Watkins out for the face. Hall able to get control of that one, but unable to get it to his teammate for the clean pickup. But here comes Dylan Roach, number 2, normally a long stick, playing with the short stick, makes a nice feed. Watkins puts a nice shot on, but a better save once again from Johnson. Made some nice point-blank saves today, seeing a lot of rubber in goal. Josh Emmy doing the heavy lifting on the clears today. Gets caught up in the double team, but draws the penalty from Oregon State. That will end the quarter here in Corvallis. Washington State will start with a man-up possession. And that is it, the end of the third quarter here in Corvallis. You are enjoying the MCLA lacrosse action on LaxTV. We will be back.
The quarter ends with a 30-second technical foul being assessed to the Beavers for pushing with possession. Washington State will start the quarter with possession of the ball. At the end of the third quarter, the score is Washington State 0, Oregon State
Hey,
21.
Hey, just keep it up. Keep having fun. Keep getting reps. If you guys want to play, let me know. We'll get you in, alright?
Yeah. Wasn't just a little.
I'm joking.
All right, bring it in.
In the goal now for the Beavers, number 34, Sam Fricky.
Folks, welcome back. Here at the start of the fourth quarter in Corvallis, where the Oregon State Beavers are leading the Washington State Cougars by a score of 21-0. Washington State starts off this quarter. After the penalty to end the third quarter, they will be man up. We have a change in goal for the Beavers. Junior Sam Fricky. Chief is into the cage from Lake Oswego. After Whitmer and Dylan Roach did a good job of keeping the zero up on the score for the Beavers. First shot, Sam sees, bounces wide from number 13, Alex Dvorsky. 10 seconds left in the penalty. Looks like Trey Belmore will be coming in off midfield on the sub. And the shot from Olsen sails high. Possession maintained by Washington State, and they are now even. Hall able to come in, get the catch, and redirect it towards the cage to break that goose egg for the Cougars and put that number 1 on the board. Credit to the Cougars during that break. Obviously,
The Washington State goal
outmatched today, coming
at
up against a
14:21
45-man
mark of
roster
the
and
fourth
a team
quarter
running the
by number
ball
46,
in
Eli
Oregon State.
Hall.
Being down
Assisted
21-0
by number
after 3 quarters,
57,
you would not have known that
Taylor
listening to the
Johnson.
Washington State huddle
Hall
at
from
the break.
Johnson.
They were very enthusiastic, having a great time.
Hall
Still
and
enjoying
Levine
the
to
fact they're
face
out
off.
here playing a great game. Just a great attitude from Washington State. They know they're a young team. They're going to improve. And they're short manned and really, really working hard today. It's pretty impressive. Hall with a nice face-off to himself. Gets the ball over midfield to touch it in. Looks back up center, looks for some help. Toy able to come up with it. Toy D'd up by number 10, Ben Malkoch. Ben, a freshman out of Wilson, up in the Portland area. Toy with the ball, goes right-handed, past the pick. Ben able to keep up with him. Redirect to Hall. D'd up by Belmore to Olsen. Olsen looking to get by Levine, takes a way outside shot. Sends it wide. Dvorsky coming in from X. Unable to connect on a pass to the wing, and a turnover to Oregon State. Oregon State made some changes on defense with Joshua Bertoli in at long stick. Joined by number 43, Cam Freeman. And rounded out on close D with John Verbeest. So the Beavers get the successful clear, and once again, offensive possession for Oregon State. Fresh legs coming on for the Beavers. Squires, Watkins at midfield. Squires with the drive and the nice feed. Good recognition of the slide. The open man makes a great pass to the open attackman, which was number 11, Kalen Stowe.
The OSU goal at 11:35 of the fourth quarter by number 11, Kalen Stowe, assisted by number 41, Jamie Squires. Stowe from Squires.
Stowe from Squires on the goal.
Hall and Levine to face
Hall
off.
and Levine once again back out on the face. Toy on the wing, back to his long stick. Good shot of the close-up face there. This year, instead of the ball going down and then the face-off guys putting their sticks down, the sticks have to go down first, then the ref places the ball in between. Another small tweak to the face-off rules. Eric Weber with the ball, brings it from the attack to the top position, dishes off to Kalen Stowe, recent goal scorer. Oregon State defense urging Stowe to do it again as the ball is worked around at X. Back up to Stowe, set up a dodge against number 11, Olson. Takes it to the right. Gets past the pick, splits the double team, turns it back around. Ball back up top. Left-handed dodge, hands free, comes a shot. Another nice bounce shot there, number 14, Josh Watkins from Lake Oswego. Bringing up another goal for the Beavs.
The OSU goal at the 9:50 mark of the fourth quarter by number 14, Josh Watkins. Watkins unassisted.
Unassisted goal for Watkins. Nice split dodge to his left.
Hall and James Watkins to face off.
Watkins back on the face for the Beavers up against Hall in this round. Hall clean. Nice face off. Off to Josh. Emmy takes it down the right wing. Drives in, heads to the cage, looks to the crease, nothing there. Washington State works it around. Gabe Markowitz moves the ball over to Hall. Hall left-handed. Double team, pulls it back out, switches to his right. Good defense for the Beavers. Number 36 there, Jason Johnson, ragging the leading scorer for the Cougs. Cougs looking for the feed to the middle, picked off by Oregon State. However, can't see if that was a crease violation, some type of violation, turning the ball quickly back over to Washington State. Unsettled, they've got a chance to get to the cage. Hall gets in close, but Chief Fricky turns him away. Good job holding the pipe there on the low angle shot, Sam. And quickly the other direction. Feed out front, unable. Oh, the backup feed is there, and there's the long stick playing short. Dylan Roach, number 2. The first team PNCLL defenseman, honorable mention All-American from Westview. Jumping in with a little short stick and getting in on the scoring action.
Assisted by number 24, Colin Nielsen. Roach from Nielsen.
Roach, the older brother of Dylan Roach. Excuse me. Justin Roach, who was in goal for the second and third quarters for the Beavs. Both brothers out of Westview High School in Portland. And another win on the face-off from Hall. Off to Emmy. Loose ball. Get that backhand lower, scoop that up. Now we're up with it, Washington. Here we go. Cameron Martin coming up with that loose ball. Emmy with the ball to Fricky's right. Moves the ball up to Toy. Toy looking to set up his drive. Right-handed. Tries to come back left, goes back to his right, sends the ball behind. Quick drop, but regained possession there, and then unfortunately, ball tossed away. We're going to go back to Oregon State. Levine given the green light to hustle, and maybe a slash. Yep, there goes the flag. Levine gets the ball into the offensive end. Beavers look cross crease, hands free, and the shot from number 21. Dylan misses the cage, stops the clock on the flag down. Got a 1 minute slash on number 13.
1 minute personal foul assessed to Washington State for slashing. The Beavers go to man up.
Dvorsky with the 1 minute slash penalty.
5:30 remains in the game.
5.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Beavers going on the man up with a 24-1 advantage. Looks like McLaughlin, Kaczynski, and Kevin Larkin back out for the man up unit on midfield with Trevor Garner, Connor Perkins. And moving out from behind everyone so I can see him, that's Barrett Jennis on the wing at attack. Perkins to Bennis. Kaczynski. Garner. Perkins from behind, looks far side to McLaughlin. Kaczynski up top. Good patient possession. Man up possession is about to end. Penalties released. Dvorsky onto the field, and now we're even. Kaczynski looked like he was going to let it go. Held it, found McLaughlin cutting up from the crease from behind. Another quick catch and score for the Beavers.
The OSU goal at 4:24 remaining in the game. By number 3, J.R. McLaughlin. Assisted by number 1, Colin Kaczynski.
I think that's McLaughlin's fourth goal on the day. Makes it a 25-1 score. Under 5 minutes left in this contest.
Colin Levine to face off.
It's been all Beavers today. Levine back out once again, matching up with Hall in the face. And nice clean win for Levine. Emmy with a nice try on the stick check there, got some stick but wasn't able to get the ball loose. There's a nice rip, but a great save from Johnson, the freshman. That ball had some heat on it. Number 19, Carter Marr taking that rip. Washington State looking for the successful clear, if I can speak. Getting held up on the ride. Gonna need to get that over. 3 minutes left in the game. Beavers giving the Washington State Cougars everything they can handle on the clear, and the flag goes down. Possibly a hold or push on the Beavers. Technical, 30 seconds. That penalty on number 32, Eric Weber. Weber, a transfer from Cal Poly, a Sunset High School product up in Portland. A couple years away from the game. Played for Cal Poly in 2013. Scored 20 points for them, 12 goals and 8 assists. And Washington State on the man-up opportunity for 30 seconds. Toy to Hall, Olsen up top. Toy with the shot, bounces it wide. Penalty releasing, Belmore coming down from the midfield. He's gotten himself in, the teams are now even. Washington State looking for another goal. Olsen driving to his right, gets through the pick. Hands free, no angle, decides to take it around behind. Coming around the other side, gets angle, gonna let the shot go, but sends it wide. Just over the top of the cage. .130 left in the contest. Washington State bringing the ball in from the back left. Moving the ball behind. Toy with the ball at X. Looks to be setting up a drive. Olsen coming off a pick up top. Open on the crease momentarily, not there anymore. Toy driving GLE, gets some angle. Really nice goal, nothing to shoot at there. Able to sneak that shot inside the right ear of Sam Fricke. The only place he could shoot that one is Sam had that closed off close in, but no quitting the Cougs, down 27-1. They 27-2, put their third goal up of the day. Levine and Hall back out for what will probably be the last face-off of the day. 30 seconds left in the contest. And the last GB of the day picked up by Oregon State. The 10-second count is started here at Oregon State. Levine looks like he's going to take one more rip before the end. Nope, ball's loose, and that's how it's going to end today. So we've come to a close here at Corvallis. The Oregon State Beavers continue their run of success of the last few years with a dominant 25-2 victory over the Washington State Cougars. Thank you so much for joining the MCLA action here on LaxTV. We hope you enjoyed it. Please check our schedule. We have a number of games coming up both at the University of Oregon and again here at Oregon State in the future. Check us out. We are on Facebook. We are on Twitter. We are on Instagram. LaxTV. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great day.